Luke, our first catch up in a while. How are you feeling in yourself at the moment?
Yeah, really good. Also really happy. I think obviously, especially after last year, it was a really tough year. Not just physically but mentally as well. It was really tough, but yeah, I'm in a really good place now. You know, I put that behind me and just focus on the things I need to do now, and for me that's to stay fit and keep on the pitch. And you know, like I said, I feel really happy, and I'm really enjoying, you know, the role the manager has me doing at the moment. So, you know, long may that continue.
You're one of our longest serving players now. You've seen the squad sort of change in personnel again this summer. What do you make of it all and the new recruits firstly?
I've said it a lot, to be honest, and like I said, I've been here a long while now, and I've, you know, been in a lot of different squads. But for me personally, I can only speak on, you know, my opinion. I think this is the best squad I've been involved in. You know, not just on the pitch, but also off the pitch. I think the environment's extremely important on what we create. You know, the atmosphere around the place, and you know, it's a really happy place at the moment. And you know, credit to the new signings as well. They've definitely brought a lot of, you know, joy and happiness, and of course for Mateus, loudness in the squad. But you know, we welcome it with open arms, and you know, we're really happy with how things are in, you know, like we call it, an environment, and at the moment it's good.
The opening game showed sort of great promise despite a sort of frustrating result. What was the feeling in the dressing room amongst the squad after Arsenal?
Devastated, I think. Yeah, really gutted. It's hard really, because look, the most important thing is of course 3 points, and you know, like I said, we were gutted not to take the points. But when you can't take the points and you look back at the game, you have to take out positives from the game, and I think, you know, the team played really well. You know, very high intensity, and I think, you know, like I said, the points is what matters. But I think us as a team, we're happy with how we played, and it looks good for the direction we're going in. I think, you know, if we keep putting out performances like that, then, you know, we're in a really good place. And you know, that, of course, that was the first game, so step by step we're going to keep getting better and better. But you know, that I think there's really positive signs. We could feel it in pre-season, and I think, you know, we showed it in the game against Arsenal. And you know, there's still a couple things that we can do better as a team, but you know, there's real positive signs, and you know, I think we need to keep on building on that. And you know, I'm sure we'll be in a really good place this season.
You're talking about positive signs there. Just finally on this section, sort of a personal target for you this season. Have you sort of set one for this summer? Is there something, you know, you're looking forward to the most? What is it that's, you know, spurring you on to make this a good season?
I normally have different targets I set, but I think this season for me, of course, going on the back of last season, how disappointing it was, and you know, the amount I played. So I think the most important thing for me was this season is to be fit for as many games as I possibly can for the team, and you know, and help the team out as much as I can. I think last year you know, it hurt me quite a lot, because I didn't feel like I managed to do that last season, and you know, it was tough to take. So I think, yeah, I set targets really this season for, you know, to be available as much as I can and help the team. And you know, I think that's a starting target, and I think there'll be more and more targets I set myself anyway, especially for what we want to achieve as a team. But I think, yeah, the main one for me at the moment is, of course, just to stay fit and give the manager options, you know, to play me.